Hello guys, and welcome back to Manhwa Expert. Discover the best magic manhwa, where magic is integrated in everyone's daily life, and becoming the strongest mage in their respective world will guarantee that no one will ever mess with them. Unlike swordsmanship, magic users have the most beautiful and colorful skills. So, in this video, we'll be talking about top 10 best magic manhwa where becoming a mage is the goal. Number 10 on our list is Dungeon Defense. In this story, the main character wakes up inside his favorite game, but instead of being the hero, he completed the game, as he's now the lowest-ranking Demon Lord. This is a shock because his character is the opposite of the hero he once played. However, instead of panicking, he uses his deep knowledge of the game to find ways to grow stronger. He knows all the secrets, hidden quests, and weaknesses of both the enemies and the other Demon Lords. With his experience as a hero, he's determined to rise up the ranks and become the strongest Demon Lord, even if it means bending the rules of the game world to his advantage. Along the way, he faces both enemies and former allies who don't recognize him in his new role, creating a thrilling adventure full of challenges and strategy. Number 9 on our list is Youngest Scion of the Mages. In this story, the main character finds himself inside the world of a novel he wrote, but instead of becoming the hero, he is now a supporting character, a scoundrel who is destined to be cast out at the age of 17. As the writer, he knows the plot and how the world works, but his character is at a huge disadvantage. However, he refuses to follow the original story. He decides to change his fate and rewrite the future by grabbing every opportunity the world offers. Using his insider knowledge, he navigates through challenges, builds unexpected alliances, and avoids the downfalls that once awaited him. His goal is not only to survive, but to become the one who controls the plot, turning the fate of an outcast into a legend. Number 8 on our list is Archmage Transcending Through Regression. Mikhail Walpurgis was once part of a great battle against the Demon King, but he and his companions, including the hero, were completely defeated. In his final moments, Mikhail is given a second chance and regresses back to the past before the war started. Now, with memories of the future, he tries to prepare for the coming battle. However, no one believes his warnings, thinking he's crazy or mistaken. Despite the doubt and disbelief, Mikhail trains, gathers allies, and strengthens his power in secret, determined to prevent the same tragedy from happening again. His journey is filled with hardship as he tries to change the fate of the world. Number 7 on our list is Dragon Devouring Mage. Russell Raymond, the last heir of his noble family, faces a tough life after being expelled from school. With no other choice, he becomes a mercenary, fighting to survive and make a living. During one of his dangerous missions, Russell comes across a rare and powerful artifact, a dragon heart. This mystical item gives him the chance to go back in time, to his teenage years before everything went wrong. Armed with the knowledge of his future, Russell is determined to fix his past mistakes, protect his family's legacy, and forge a better path for himself. Number 6 on our list is Drug-Eating Genius Mage. In this story, the main character was dying in his original world but suddenly woke up in a game world as a character with a frail, sick body. This new body needed constant medicine just to survive. Luckily, the body was similar to what he had before, so he quickly adjusted to it. To stay alive and become stronger, he began using a lot of drugs that gave him power. Despite the risks, he kept pushing his limits, using his knowledge from both worlds to navigate the challenges and survive. Number 5 on our list is the Extras Academy Survival Guide. In this story, the main character wakes up as a sidekick villain in a game he used to love. The problem is, the character he now inhabits has only average talent, and in the game's storyline, he's doomed to fail. Knowing this, the main character quickly realizes his best chance at survival is to graduate from the academy with decent skills and earn enough money to live a peaceful life. Instead of following the original plot where the sidekick villain gets caught up in the main villain's downfall, he decides to avoid dangerous situations and focus on improving his abilities. He works hard, uses his game knowledge, and tries to stay under the radar, hoping to build a life far away from the chaos of the game's original storyline. However, balancing survival and avoiding conflict won't be as easy as he thinks, especially with heroes and villains clashing around him. Number 4 on our list is I Obtained a Mythic Item. In his first life, Jaehyun had the greatest potential for magic, but because the world believed swordsmanship was superior, he chose to become a swordsman. Even though he was powerful, Jaehyun always wondered what could have been if he had followed his natural affinity for magic. After his death, he was given a second chance. This time, Jaehyun decided to fully embrace his magical abilities. He trained hard, combining both magic and combat skills to become the strongest fighting magician the world had ever seen, proving that magic was not inferior at all. Number 3 on our list is legendary youngest son of the Marquis house. Jack Valentier, after achieving his revenge against the powerful Thulkan Empire, finally dies. But when he opens his eyes, he is shocked to find himself back in his 14-year-old body during a time filled with painful regrets. This second chance gives Jack the opportunity to rewrite his past and confront everyone who had wronged him. With all his future knowledge and skills intact, he is now determined to make those who betrayed him suffer. Jack won't hold back. He's ready to give them hell and ensure that this time, things will end on his terms. Number 2 on our list is The Player Hides His Past. In this story, Chronicles of Arcana is a popular VR game that suddenly turns into reality. People who have played the game awaken with their in-game avatars, complete with the same attributes, skills, and powers they had while playing. Most people find themselves in powerful, impressive forms, but Lee Hoyol faces a unique challenge. During his teenage years, Lee Hoyol created a game avatar with a cringe-worthy personality, full of awkward habits, embarrassing catchphrases, and flashy but impractical abilities. Now, stuck in the body of this avatar, Hoyol must navigate a dangerous new world, where the powerful thrive, all while dealing with his character's quirky behavior. Despite the initial embarrassment, Hoyol starts to realize that his avatar's unusual abilities might have hidden potential. He learns to use his avatar's strengths, surprising both his enemies and allies, and begins a journey to become a hero in this new reality, all while figuring out how to overcome the awkward parts of his past self. Number 1 on our list is The Last Adventurer. El Poem, known as The Last Adventurer, witnessed the world fall into ruin. When everything ended, he was suddenly sent back to his past. He found himself in the days when he was just a bait slave, used to lure monsters in dungeons for other adventurers to fight. This time, with the memories of the future, El Poem is determined to change everything. He decides to grow stronger, so he can prevent the apocalypse and save the world. Using his knowledge of upcoming events and hidden dangers, he begins his journey, fighting monsters and training hard to rewrite his fate and protect the future from destruction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Check out these other videos that you might like and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you have. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.